Hola a todos. My name is Tudor Borcescu. I'm one of the international relations officers here at HZ University in Netherlands. And I will be your presenter today for this webinar. First off, thank you all for taking the time to join me here. And if you have any questions at all, please feel free to ask them in the chat box. And as soon as the presentation concludes, I'll be happy to answer them all and to make sure I give you my full opinion on them. If you also want to have a one-on-one session with me, you can see my availability schedule, and you can book a Google Meet one-on-one, and we can just talk about anything that you want in regards to the university. But yeah, without any further ado, I will start off by playing you a quick clip of HZ University, and then we'll get right to it. So.
I've longed for this place for so long. Now I lay me down and be long. And I breathe in the air fresh from the blessed Midwest. I am held by the forest where I go for rest, and washed by the waters of Lake Michigan. And wherever I go, I will return again to my the blessed Midwest, the blessed Midwest. And I breathe in the air fresh from the blessed Midwest. I'm held by the forest where I go for rest, and washed by the waters of Lake Michigan. Wherever I go, I will return again to my home, the blessed Midwest.
Okay, well, that's a little bit about HZ University and what you can expect. As you can see, we're at the beach, so one of the big points. But we're the personal university where all students matter, and it's something that we are very proud of ourselves. So, moving forward, why would you study in Netherlands? Well, everybody speaks English, and Netherlands is the top country in the world of non-native English speakers. So you have the highest chances in the world of speaking English with the bus driver, the lunch lady, the teachers, your neighbor, anyone. And I can tell you, I studied here at HZ myself, and I am a graduate, an alumni. And I don't know Dutch. So I was able to study, I was able to work, and I was able to make friends without having to learn the local language. We're very student-centered, and you always have easy access to your teachers. And I will tell you more of that later on, as well as the fact of the project and problem-based learning. A truly international student experience as well, and I will show you some numbers and, of course, the high standards of education. We are in the top 2% in the world, in direct competition with United States and UK and Germany and all the top countries for a fraction of the cost. But yeah, where are our campuses and where are we located? You can see on the map there, we're on the southwest side of Netherlands. And we have two towns, VLISSINGEN and MIDDELBURG. They're coastal and touristic. So as a student, you can always find a job. a part-time job during your studies. So we have about 50,000 inhabitants for Vlissingen, 50,000 for Middelburg. Heidzet is at 5 minutes from the beach, town center, campus, anything that you need. So you don't need to worry about a bus or a car or something like that. But let's go into specifics. This is Heidzet. We've been awarded for the past 11 years in a row top 3 for all of our programs. So we must be doing something good to get these awards consistently. We're practice oriented, like I said, so we focus entirely on real life assignments. We have guest lectures by many professionals and a lot of company visits. We actively get companies that come to us with their problems and say, hey, we want to create a new product and sell to Spain. How can we do that? Can you help? And that's when we create projects with students and teachers that help them and guide them on how that company can do that. And you're in direct contact with the company owners, with the managers, with the teachers, and everyone wants to work to solve the problem together. So you get a lot of good experience on how to actually do things. Of course, you also have some theory that you need to learn to have a good foundation. You get 2 semesters of internship on top of this, where you gain more experience in your specialized area, in your specialized field of choice. But I will tell you more on that later. I said we're international. We have 500 international students from more than 50 different countries. So you really get to make friends all around the world. We have more than 100 partner universities around the world. And I will tell you more on that a bit later as well, and why it's important. We have an extended network of company and research centers, like I said. And for the research centers, I can tell you that if you want to study like chemistry or engineering or water management, we are building a brand new research center on top of all of the other ones. It's going to be right next to the university, and it opens up next year. And it was a massive investment, but everything is innovative and top of the line for our students. So that's something to look forward to. We want as our vision for the Bachelor to be up in up to 4 different countries. We want you to be a truly international person. So you come from Spain and you study Netherlands at the university, but maybe you do a semester in France, a semester in USA, a semester in Japan. That's it. That's entirely possible, and we really want you to make use of it. Safe and friendly environment. This is very important. We are amongst the few, if not the only, that guarantees student housing for our international students. So that's very important, that you don't have to worry about if you'll find a house, where will you find a house, and all of those things. As an international, I know that's very important. You get your personal study coach that helps you there from your first day up until your last, and they're there for you individually. They will help you for your career, for your study, for your stay in the Netherlands, anything at all. They're happy to help, and they're your mentors. And of course, small towns, so everything is close. And if you ever want to go to Amsterdam or to Paris or to Brussels, it's 1 train away from us directly, so it's really easy. And we used to do this as students all the time. What do we offer? Well, we have 8 programs currently, but I did add another one at the end. But yeah, I've added a V and an M to each of them, just so you know what campus they all get taught in. So international business, tourism management, logistics engineering, and chemistry are in Vlissingen right now. We have industrial engineering and management, civil engineering, water management, information and communication technology, which is the Dutch way of saying computer science. And we have a new program as well, Global Project and Change Management, that will also start this year now, and it will also be in Middelburg. But I promised to tell you more of what you can expect as a student at HZ from a study point of view. So in the first 2 years, you will get a theoretical foundation and knowledge on how to succeed as a professional. You have many projects from companies that come to us. You have projects from teachers. If you study business, for example, you start your own company with some lecturers that are your mentors and some colleagues. There is the ASTP program for chemistry, another example, where you go to the biggest companies in Netherlands to work some of the weekends, just so you learn from the best professionals in the world how to best do the job. In year 3, we say, okay, you have enough theory, you have enough practical knowledge with the teachers next to you that help you. It's time to spread your wings a bit more. We want you to choose a specialization and go to one of our over 100 partner universities all around the world, wherever you choose, and study there for a semester. You want to go to United States for 1 semester? That's fine. Chile, Japan, South Korea, Spain. It's possible. And we really help you with everything that you need. Also, the second semester, you don't come back to us. You go to your internship, where you work for 6 months in your specialized field, in your specialized area. You can go to one of our partner companies, or you can find the company yourself. We're happy both ways. And when you go, HZ has a dedicated mentor to you that always is there to help you however you need for the job, for the stay, for anything from HZ. And you have a company mentor in the company of the internship that HZ talks to and says to make sure, they coach you and they teach you everything you need. So you have 2 mentors no matter what. In the year 4, you return for 1 semester. You see your colleagues that you haven't seen in a year. You have your last theoretical knowledge, and that will also be about research. And then you have a second internship at a different company, hopefully, in a different country, hopefully. Because we really want you to have that international mindset. So this is where 4 different countries come into play. 2 internship countries, 1 semester abroad for partner university, and your stay at HZ. But you have 2 internships because we want to make sure that you know what you want to do with your life. That's very important. You need to be sure that what you do makes you happy. And maybe you go in the first internship and you do marketing because you think you like marketing. But then you realize, I didn't like marketing. What can I do? So you have that second chance in the 4th year to choose something else that you did enjoy. But yeah, moving forward, we have a 95% success rate with our graduates immediately getting job offers as soon as they graduate, or sometimes before they graduate. How to apply? Well, you can go to studylink.nl. You can take a screenshot of this. It's probably better. And you have the steps here. The requirements are a high school diploma and official English test. You can find that on hz.nl/en. for the English version, for the specific requirements. The deadline is 15th of June for non-EU and 15th July for EU. We get back to you in 2 to 3 weeks, but sometimes we get back to you within 1 week. The fees and the costs. It's about, for EU, about 2,000 euros per year. You can pay every month if you prefer. And for the first year, you get 50% discount if you're EU, of course. Additional costs you have there. Student room, 240 to 500, depending how big you want. Living costs like food and other expenses is 250 on average. And excursions, books, literature, anywhere between 50 and 500 per year. But you can check the website for more info. We are one of the few, if not only, university that helps you with your student loans and travel products and everything. So in Netherlands, with the government, you can apply for a tuition fee loan, which comes monthly in your bank account. Tuition fee is for the school, the tax, the 2,000 euros. Free travel product if you graduate within 10 years, otherwise it's a loan. And if you work 56 hours per month, part-time, you can apply for additional grant and loan up to 1,000 euros per month as well. And we help you applying with these things. So you always sure that it's done good and you don't have any problems afterwards. For more info, you can go to duo.nl. Now, let's connect. If you have any questions, of course, right now, you can ask in the chat. You can request a meeting with me on Google Meet, or you can contact us on those emails. You can find me at study@hz.nl. So that's going to be study@hz.nl. You can chat to HZ students on hz.nl/chat. You can talk to the admission office if you want, csa@hz.nl. But these two are actually important right now. So everyone says follow us on Instagram, but there's a reason for this. hz.international is not made by the university. It's made by our international students for our international students. So we don't get to say what you post in there or what they say or anything. It's their honest opinions, and everything is done to help you as much as possible, to show you how it is to be a HZ student. But yeah, you can add it, you can follow it, you can write messages and ask questions, and the students are always very happy to help. We also have a Facebook group, HZ Prospective Students, where you can join and ask any questions or see people that are going to start next year with us, make friends, or just, connect with people. So yeah, if anyone has any questions, please feel free to write. If not, see you soon at HZ, we hope. But yeah, it's just as a last point from me, I am an international graduate, like I said, and I studied international business. Now I work here. But yeah, I studied in Netherlands. I did my internship in Morocco, where I built a bridge with my friends, a humanitarian project. I studied for a semester in Finland, and I worked for the second internship in the UK. Just as an example, I liked to stay close to home, but not really home. So yeah, that's an example. But yeah, I see there are no questions right now. So again, feel free to connect with us. We'd appreciate it. Can't wait to see you. And yeah, thank you for taking the time to join. We usually ended a bit cheesy. You can't buy happiness, but you can go to HZ University, and that's pretty much the same thing. But yes, thank you very much for your time, everyone. I hope you have a fantastic day, and thank you for listening to me on your Saturday.